Did you get your pick, bro?
Not really, because you guys.
Did you flick it up?
You guys jumped right in.
No, you guys actually made me sit down to do that.
I didn't make you do anything. I was getting a solo pick.
A solo pick.
Solo pick.
You got a solo pick
That's
earlier
nasty
too.
to get a solo pick. Yeah,
You had a solo pick earlier.
Did I get a solo pick earlier?
Yeah.
I was escorted out of the building.
That was the pick.
From some
No, it
nigga.
wasn't.
That was the pick.
Some nigga looked at me and was like, come this way.
Yeah, that was the pick. Yeah,
That's a fact.
Yeah, yo, come here, man. Walk this way. You can't say that about her here.
that was great. And I thought y'all was just going to go talk real quick. Next thing I know, Joe not coming back.
Word.
Fam, Joe was never coming back.
Yeah, fam.
we didn't.
I saw that whole exchange. I thought
Fam.
y'all was taking a second.
Joe wasn't coming back.
Yeah,
if
all
I
right.
can't talk, what the fuck I'm coming back for? You two barbs sit there
That's
and do
what.
what y'all
No,
doing.
you got Joed. That's what happened.
I know that that's a common thing.
It
It's
is.
not.
Joe lets people talk. Sorry.
Not all the time.
You don't get Joe.
You yell over people a lot.
No, I'm having a beef with the term Joed. Joe does let people
She
talk.
was letting you talk, but she just knew that you was gonna try to
I
dance.
don't know what it was.
No. She was
More.
she was letting him talk, but every time he tried to seem like he was going away from it, she tried to go back. Like, no, did you say this or did you not say this?
People cannot believe what she's saying.
No, no. You're speaking of something different. I'm talking about the clip she was playing, and then you was trying to get away from that.
If you cut the clip off, then what the fuck is the point?
She was
Like,
talking
what do
about
you
that. That's
mean?
part of the
Saying
clip.
that
What you said.
How Joe talks, I say things and then I expound.
Yeah, but she was talking about that part of what you said.
Okay, but let the clip play.
Okay.
Because Joe's point stands. I'm not saying you didn't know who was going to be on the record. I'm sure you knew Cardi was going to be on the record. And I'm sure Nicki does like to be with the new bitches. Like, I think the narrative has changed. But I think if she got the call from Quavo or whoever made the call and said, yo, got a record, it's a hit, Quality Control album, Cardi's on it. She ain't saying no. She's going to do the verse like she did. Mm-hmm. It ain't until you hear what Cardi is saying. My point with Act was this is 4321 LL Cannabis all over again. Mm-hmm. And that's what I would have liked her to address.
She did though. Well, here.
Not really.
No, she did. She said that nothing goes out without her hearing it first.
Well, no, I think which we never got into on Queen Radio or in here. Yeah, of course, it's Nicki. Even if it's not Nicki, you clear your records that you're on.
Right.
But at some point, you have to find out. Of course, you cleared it, but you still may not know what happened until you get the record.
And, I mean, we respect, listen,
That goes.
we respect women here.
That
so,
goes. All right, let me put it this way. That goes to the Push and Wayne shit. Push did his verse for Ross. He didn't know Wayne was on it yet. He cleared it. He heard it.
Right.
But at one point, you have to find out that someone else is on the record.
Listen, and my point was, let me just
Nikki,
make
if
the
you're
point.
listening, this isn't me saying you're lying about anything.
If-
that was a whole separate
She gonna
point.
fuck you up.
I'm not
Look,
saying she's lying about anything.
I just
I'm
didn't
not.
like her hanging on to the one point she may have been correcting while we said a whole bunch of shit. Yes, okay, you knew she was going to be on the record. That kind of further proves the point that I was making on Everyday Struggle, that you were speaking directly to her. Watch your man. You should watch your mouth. Bitches is pressed. Administer mouth to mouth. I don't know if that verse goes that way without you knowing who's going to be on the record. That was my only point. And then later on, Cardi came out and said, come on, fam. Why were you dissing me on this record? So my point to Nick was, listen, I'm down to be the sacrificial lamb. Kill Joe, because I talk about the shit. But you can kill me. Joe don't take it personal. I've been killed for 20 years. But niggas is saying what they're saying because the person you were on the record with substantiated it. Not because Joe was fucking speculating. Niggas didn't run to Nicki Minaj as taking drugs because Joe speculated. They went to it because her ex said something. And I would have liked for the conversation to get there. That's all.
No, but I think what she was saying was when you added to it, you're somewhat giving it some relevance and giving it some validity.
She's correct. Joe's voice is strong.
But
Joe is
she was just saying
polarizing.
that. She was just saying that, and you wasn't agreeing.
No, I do add to it.
No, but she just said that. And
I
you was
add
like,
to
no.
it. I add to it. It's my job.
No, it's not your job to add to a rumor.
No, it's my job to speak about the happenings in hip hop. not to add to a rumor. Every twice a week on the podcast, I come on there and just guess some shit. I come on there and just tell you what I think by what I'm witnessing.
Yeah,
that don't mean it's true.
Right, but then...
And I never want my word to be... Normally, I start with, hey, I don't have facts. I didn't speak to nobody. This is my opinion. That's a preface for a reason.
Yeah, but I think it went left at Queen Radio because even when she addressed what you said, you still came back and was like... It made it seem like
no,
you're
I
saying
didn't come
she's
back
lying.
and say anything. I wasn't allowed to say anything there, but that's fine because I told y'all or I told Rory or I told somebody on her platform she should do whatever she does on her platform.
Well, no, our plan in the morning today was let her steer everything for Queen Radio and we'll do our shit on the pod.
I wanted to answer whatever it is that she had to conduct up there, and I'm glad it went that way, and I'm glad it went this way here. And what people pull from that is what you pull from it. But I thought it was important for both of us. And even though she personalized it, I thought it was important for other reasons. Mm-hmm. I thought it was important more so in the Apple Spotify dynamic. Mm-hmm. No, I kept saying as soon as we pulled up, y'all feel like niggas is watching us?
Oh, yeah.
I was saying that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Why wouldn't they be?
Yeah.
They should be. They should be.
I would like to know if Larry Jackson is in Queen Radio at all times. I would like to know that. Like, why did Larry Jackson have a look about him? I don't know how much y'all were paying attention in there.
I was.
All right, am I the only one of this belief?
I was casing.
I cased that whole Apple
multiple
operation out.
Down to the guys on the laptop on the walkie.
Yeah, the only one that was really happy to wave to me was Andre Harrell's son.
He was wearing an emotional orange shirt.
But you understand why?
No.
Yeah, you gotta understand why. Man.
I don't.
You got to.
Help me.
Well, we're doing what we're doing on this platform. She's doing what she's doing on that platform. So it's kind of like you said, you looking, you watching, you studying, you observing, case studying. So it was a lot of that. I felt that when we walked in. Absolutely. But it should have been. I didn't expect it to be any other way.
But for me, it's in conjunction. Like, none of y'all niggas is my enemies.
No, it's not. It wasn't
like,
an enemy
Apple,
thing.
you're not my enemy, even though I don't get money with you. Mm-hmm. Larry Jackson, you're not my enemy. We're not in that. You know what I mean?
But I don't think Larry was in there with that in mind.
Shit.
Nah.
Enemy, I think is a strong...
Enemy's a strong word,
I don't
Rory.
think that's
Don't
specific.
do that. Larry Jackson's face was a lot different than I'm used to seeing it in Aruba on Instagram.
Well,
that's
Joe,
a fact.
Anybody in Aruba, his face is going to be different than in Queen Radio.
But my question is,
I've seen your pictures in Turks. Your face different.
My question is why?
Case studying.
Yeah, I think case study. She brought that word up earlier today, and I think it's kind of been the theme of this entire day.
Yeah, you got to
I think Larry Jackson was in there for a case study. He's an extremely smart dude that was there with a podcast that is probably at the top as far as this shit go on a whole nother platform.
Oh no, we the top.
So yeah, of course he's there to see what's going on.
Case study.
That's not an enemy thing.
Yeah, no, it was. Listen, enemy shit, get out of here. That was case study. I felt it.
Using the term
I know
loosely.
what you're saying, but I felt it when we walked in.
Hiding under cars to shoot at us.
No. I felt it when we walked in. But I expected that. I didn't expect
when we
anything
walked
else.
in, when we pulled up.
Yeah.
Why would the niggas in the Apple niggas in the other building was looking through the window?
They got to see. They heard them boys was in the
Am
parking
I lying? Come on.
They were.
Fam, the entire
window so you can see everything.
The entire time it felt like them boys is on campus.
They felt like, yeah, you know how it is, man. You know how it is when All-American walk on campus.
If the Patriots are playing right over there, practicing right over there,
you gonna try to get a peek. Yeah, you gotta see what they doing, what they running.
You don't think I'm gonna film your shit?
Yeah, come on, man.
Boys in the Hood had some records, man.
For sure.
I cannot believe that I cannot find We Dem Boys Wiz Khalifa in my laptop.
Yo, your Serato is super ass.
Yeah. No, your iTunes is insane.
I didn't set it up, by the way.
I mean, your Spotify
I
is
didn't
insane.
set it up, by the way.
I like this choice better, though.
How long it take, Jeezy? Niggas wasn't outside when that record was out.
Do we rank Jeezy in a group?
No. No way. No
Nikki
way.
was right.
I'm joking.
You do
guys.
things with broomsticks.
Yeah, that was
Leave the broomsticks alone.
Yo, I enjoyed every single moment of
Leave
that.
the broomsticks alone.
That
bro.
shit was hilarious.
She really gave it up on game, didn't she? That was
Okay.
that was the part.
No.
she was talking about-
She's talking
I
about
thought
Ross.
she was talking about game the whole time. Then she switched. I was like, oh wait, you're talking about Ross.
Yeah.
Wait, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought she was talking about game in the beginning.
Me too.
And
Wait.
then she switched. I said, oh,
think
you're
she
talking
was
about
reverting back to
she
the
was
bar
talk-
that Ross said.
Yeah,
when
on
he said,
Apple
I told
My
Meek I wouldn't trust
Nikki. And that's why she was talking about, she saw Ross text Meek at the White House like, yo, she the one, bro. So she felt slighted, like, how you text
I
your
was
man
going to
that.
jump in, but I wanted to let her get off. But Game is the king of that.
That's why I thought she was
That's
talking
why I
about
was
game.
confused.
I was going to jump in, but I was like, once I knew she was talking about Ross, I'm like,
But game rides for her.
yeah, no,
That's why I was confused.
Yeah, they're cool.
And I was just talking. I was more so, she went straight to the personal shit. I was more so just talking on the skill level. Like I thought she would have gave me that, but it's whatever.
Y'all don't think, and I meant to ask her this, but y'all don't think Nicki would benefit from never harping on any of the things that she may have an issue with from back in the day to remind
That's why
people?
Rory
Joe,
got
Joe,
killed.
Joe, relax. That's
Yeah.
exactly why I
That's
just
how
got
he
killed.
got the brooms.
Yeah.
That's why I have rooms in my ass, or I was.
But I do think
ass.
I do think in listening to her today, I did a lot of listening when she was
Me too.
talking. She Queen Radio was her way of saying, you know what, I need a platform where I don't
my
want to
shit
sit
out.
with nobody and be interviewed. I need a platform where I can speak my piece and get my shit off because I'm tired of these narratives being written about me and people running around with these things about me that are not true, but I can't address all of them. So this is my voice, this is my platform, and I'm gonna get it to the people.
and I
You
know
know-
I was laughing through that,
But listen, man.
and I agree with her through everything. While I think I was making a different point, I was trying to add to her point of the internet being stupid and just being with whatever opinion you put out there, they'll sway to. That was my point to it. Everything she said, I didn't disagree with. Like she made a point
Whoa,
that was
the broomsticks though. You disagree with that?
Rory
Parks.
has
I said what I said.
definitely been fucked with the bros.
Parks. I said what I said. Everything she said, I agreed with that. That wasn't my point. And she made great points there. My point was, hey, you're talking about the internet swaying to whatever opinion just gets thrown out there. So you putting it out in that world, do you think that has ever affected how people perceive it? And then that turned into her making her point that she wanted to make. I know I was just the outlet to get that off.
You were.
Which was fine.
Yeah.
Damn,
And she made great
sent
points.
some smoke at Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that threw me off a little bit.
She threw a couple little
let her
jabs.
do
I don't
that.
know if you caught them all.
No, I know she was doing a lot.
Yeah.
That I don't know if I was catching them all as it was happening.
No, I caught all of them.
Yeah.
I caught the Queen Radio joint, the Ghostwriter shit. I don't know if y'all caught that one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, if you caught
Nah,
that one.
they've been tweeting us that one for some
just
Oh, have they?
feel like-
I'm not looking at my mentions.
I just feel like Nicki would benefit so much by never talking about any of this shit.
But I said that
You're gonna get a
I said that on here.
All of you guys are gonna get a
I was
broomstick
so
in your ass if you don't
disappointed
shut up.
that Queen Radio show went that way. I thought it was and it's not my place to say because it's her platform, but I thought it was the fumbling of such a grand opportunity over there.
I don't think it's fumbled yet though,
Nah.
at all. I
Nicki
really don't.
needs to know nobody cares what happened with motorsport anymore. It's over.
Well, I asked her when you had
she said
left.
it.
When you had left,
Well,
I'd
she-
asked her on Queen Radio. I was like, I mean, at what point do you just not care? Like I know it's your character and all that, and I appreciate that, and I know you cursed me out about me not knowing because you're a megastar.
I'll be
My mentions are nowhere near yours. So I was just asking at one point, who do you care about? I totally get you saying, all right, people that I help build and all that shit, saying shit about me. Of course. Why would you not? Those
Right.
people you loved. I'm just trying to figure out at what point do you just stop caring about the people that have a fucking no Avi?
I'll be honest.
Right.
The other day, when you were at Mousework, actually, this is the conversation we were having when Chance called me, and I won't get into our conversation because it's not important.
It was a good combo though.
But he called me to talk about that.
He called y'all.
He called me.
No, I happened to be there.
Rory just happened to be at my house, but he called me to speak about whatever it is I said about him on the podcast and mental health and so forth and so on.
Okay.
And I'm conflicted. I am. I come from the generation and the era where we react to things a certain way. And that's just how we're built. And even if we're not built like that, the industry kind of raised us to pretend to be built like that if we're not.
Yeah.
I don't even say the industry. I just think,
Life.
yeah.
Yeah, different times, different climate, different, just life built us different. Today, and I do, it's tough because I do empathize with these niggas. Like the shit that Nicki was saying, the shit that Chance was saying on the phone to me, the shit that a lot of these newer acts, this shit affects them.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I have to remember that I'm the minority. Like,
as far as like thick
skin, sensitivity, just understanding of the ecosystem of the internet. Hey, y'all say what you want.
You've been a punching bag your whole career, self-inflicted or otherwise.
Yeah. So it's not fair for me to like have an opinion when it comes to that. When she sits here and says, "Fam, I'm affected."
Right.
But everybody is. You're affected by it.
I mean, and not even to get into that Chance convo, but what I said when we were talking about the Chance
People
thing that made him
affected
call.
differently.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The Erykah Badu.
I'm not really
cool.
affected.
I'm an artist. I'm
the way
sensitive
that we-
about my shit. Like if I work this hard on a project and I put it out to the world and it's me, if I feel this project represents who exactly I am at the moment, and everyone shits on it.
But
I'm
I
gonna feel
asked- but I asked her
it's me. I'm
directly-
putting the world out to me,
I
and you're
asked-
shitting on me.
I asked her directly if she felt like she relinquished, or not just her, but artists relinquished that right of caring about what people say when we sign on the dotted line, and she said no.
Yeah, because she was speaking.
She said
from,
no to my face.
Yeah, because she like she said, at the end of the day, all of this money, fame, shit, we're human. And she was like, when people start just spreading lies about you and creating their own narratives, like naturally, I don't care how much money or fame you have, that's gonna affect you because you're like, that's
you
not
got
true.
your bar. You bought the album. You didn't buy the person that created it.
Ooh.
Okay.
That was a great part.
Like no,
Yeah.
really good bar.
Thanks, Parks.
So yeah, you understand how it's like we're human first. I just happen to be creative and make music or make, clothes, whatever it is that you're creating. Like at the end of the day, you lay down in bed, you go to sleep at night, you're a regular human being.
I can understand why a lot of these superstars don't use social media.
Yeah, because you can't.
Explain to me. Tell me.
Like
me more.
you don't see like Kendricks and Dr. Dre's and all these guys. They don't really use social media that often.
I don't even like to use. I want to have this talk. I
Well,
don't
no,
think that
they're
Kendrick can be
afforded the
used
luxury.
as an example in this talk.
They're afforded the luxury of not having to use it.
I think Nicki has that same luxury.
I
I think
agree.
Chance has that same luxury.
Slow down,
I don't
baby. Wait a minute.
I don't know.
Great that you think that.
Yeah.
And this is my point about what Maul thinks about Ross. My question to y'all is, do you think that she thinks that? Do you think that Ross thinks that?
Well, I mean, we could go back on the pod.
Because Nicki's a fucking star. You're right.
But
and
that-
we basically just had to talk fair. You ain't got to do all that.
Right.
And she said,
But Joe, I said that on the show months ago. I said the only thing I didn't understand was why is Nicki even respond? She's such a superstar. It's a lot of shit that she should just be like,
You guys
I can't even hear
you
that.
guys want a broomstick in your
Yeah, that's-
ass so badly.
Yo,
That's my only take. That's my Maul, you're right. That's my only takeaway from all of this Nicki shit today is that I just think, and it's my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. She can scream at me, she can kick me out. I think she would be better served
Yo, Parks, turn his mic off.
if she didn't really, you know what I mean? If she didn't really,
no, and I understand, and because I said that months ago too. Like it's a lot of stuff she doesn't even need to respond to. But
you're getting married. You're getting married.
But you do have to understand where she's coming from when she says, "But you can't just keep sitting there letting people run these lies about you." Like at some point, it's like enough is enough. Like y'all keep running these lies about me. I know that y'all created this Nicki hate train.
You have to pick your battles.
and she chose to pick hers.
I know, and that's kind of where I'm at. If you
I'm
if you
not
pick
mad at the
different
motorsport
battles.
pick.
Yeah, but when you throw on the Meg shit, he's out lying on the Meg
So,
shit, fam. It's
I think-
playful, fam.
yeah.
Who cares? It's a fun song.
Yeah.
You niggas is having fun, fam. It's not a malicious.
No, but that's
I'm with
a-
her on the motorsport. Yeah, tell your story there, but That Meg shit of us talking about
No,
that.
but that's a
Yeah, we weren't being negative in any of that.
no. But
I didn't think that was one that.
I think that was an extension of just a buildup of a bunch of other.
But she
Yeah,
addressed
you're
it.
right,
She
Mo.
addressed
No,
it. She said
you're right.
because of the other shit.
yeah,
that
it's
was
just
said.
a buildup
it's
of all
become a
other shit.
pattern.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
people just gonna run these stories about me.
Yeah.
So I get it.
We dick eating crazy.
Crazy.
Y'all.
Oh,
Dicks and
Joe.
brooms.
That's not the name of this episode.
That's the name of this episode.
Dicks and brooms.
Save on book
But
that.
listen, let me give y'all the floor so y'all could address some of this shit because y'all been getting attacked. I'm not attacking you guys. I won't attack you guys. I love you guys.
Okay.
Do y'all want to address? We don't have to.
We talk about them staying at the station. Oh, all of us staying at the station.
I mean, what is there really to
anything.
address?
Yeah.
It's nothing. Listen, man. People are first of all. You look at what people are saying online. That doesn't bother me. It's just that I like to look at the way people think.
Right.
Like when people tweet things and they post things, I'm also paying attention to the way their brain is working.
Right.
Like we were supposed to walk out.
But they were armed with the information that she was coming to do our podcast.
But this is why people should not be so quick to just start saying shit on social media because you don't have the whole picture.
Right.
You don't have the whole story.
All the questions that we wanted to ask during Queen Radio, we were saving for the podcast. Yeah. Joe also did not leave. There something happened on the side, and we were under the impression that
he
Joe was
walking
going to
back in the
come
room.
back.
Yeah.
So we
Because
wanted
he had left before. He went
so
out
we-
to smoke.
yeah,
or
we
whatever,
wanted
but
to
couldn't
continue-
see
No,
whatever.
y'all pussy.
Shut up,
I was
shut up.
asking. Y'all just pussy. Just claim it. It's fine.
I just want to know. I want to ask the internet a question.
Ask them niggas.
So
They about to kill you.
Kill 'em.
Anytime you say
Kill
you want to
'em.
ask the internet a question, it's going down. Uh-oh.
fam, I already have to get ahead of this broomstick rumor.
Rumor, huh? Why did you have those 5 brooms in your small kitchen?
I mean, you never know. I'd like to know when I leave Drink Champs, when they talking wild about my friend, and I say, hey, I'm not going to be present when you talking about my mans, so stop. And you don't stop. And I said, all right, well, I'm out. I get killed. Then when I stay in a super harmless situation that y'all are only getting audio from, of everyone hanging out, I get killed for staying. When we do Bum-Ass Brilliant Idiots collab however many years ago, I get killed for defending Joe. Today, I'm getting killed for not defending him. Can y'all make up y'all fucking minds?
What you say, DJ Envy? I'm live recording. This is Joe Budden from the Joe Budden podcast. How are you?
How are you? I just say you really handled yourself pretty good. I just have to say that.
Yo, Envy, you want to be friends again?
Really, really good. I'm proud of you. I'm just calling to tell you I'm proud of you.
Thank you, because your man is hitting me, telling me that, texting me about he can sense the pain. Let Charlamagne know there's no pain. Everything is okay.
I'm really like I listen to it. I'm like, Joe really handled that well, because if you go left, then you have to go way left. And the bad part about people don't know is that we're really the same, come from the same family. So it's like beefing internally, but you handled yourself pretty well. I'd have to give that to you, sir.
I don't think her and I ever got into our history at all, did we?
Oh, she told us.
No, I
I
mean
mean, a little bit.
Her telling y'all and me telling y'all.
Well, no, we got into the web shit.
I heard her saying I was jealous or something
She
because I
said
never
that.
didn't
She
pop
thought- she
off.
thought you might
and I
have been
heard you two bitch ass niggas sit there and say, "Nah, I feel you."
I definitely know. I 1,000% said.
Nah, you're right. You're right.
Hey, Envy, I ain't check my niggas, man. I don't know what's going on.
You ain't gotta check me. That nigga, he gonna have a whole different tone when this come out and hear what she was saying
I
about him.
1,000% said no.
Yup, true. I'm like,
Nah, Envy, somehow she did bring, and let me tell you now before you hear it on the line, she did bring some smoke to you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nobody's ever beefed with Envy but Rory. Like, why is Nicki?
Envy, I just want to be friends again, man.
No, Rory loves you. But I said, yo, Nick, I said, Envy has never said a bad word about anybody.
I know. This is that we were friends. I honestly, I don't know what you consider a friend. I don't know. Joe Budden, I hit you on your birthday. I hit you to see how your kid's doing. You know, that's a little different, but it is what it is. Rory, are we friends? I didn't know.
Envy. On my side is great.
Okay, we friends, but me and Rory's friends. we all friends.
I hate interviewing niggas that make me like kind of have to be friends with you niggas. Like, I'm like, yo, man, Envy didn't mean none of that.
But all I ever said was, I like when she talks this spicy. Just put it in the rap. That's all I ever want. I love when she talks like this. This is did it on them. This is when she talk that shit. I love it. But I want to hear it in the music. That's all I said.
Listen, I held it down. I got kicked out of Queen Radio for all of us.
No,
nigga.
you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Fam, you walked out of conversation and didn't come back.
I just called to say you handled yourself well, sir. That's all I called to say.
Envy, thank you, my brother. I appreciate that.
Tell my friend Rory I said goodbye.
Bye,
Yeah,
nigga.
Y'all niggas is phony.
How?
Y'all niggas is phony.
You think I really had people at
Y'all niggas is phony, B. Y'all niggas is phony, B. You niggas is phony. Nigga, hey, Savon, niggas can't talk about me no more, fam. Nah, y'all niggas is phony. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all phony, B. Y'all phony. That was definitely industry 101 right there. That was some industry ass
I've been
conversation.
trying to piece up with Envy.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man. That was some phony ass shit right there.
I like Envy.
That was some phony shit right
There's
there.
a lot
man.
I need to know.
That's some phony ass shit right
I
there.
swear to
Pops, that
God.
was some. You don't smell a phony baloney in the room,
little
man.
baloney on the-
Yeah,
on
that
the
was phony
grill.
baloney,
I
man.
like
That was a lot of
Envy.
baloney. I'm not saying you.
Why
don't
are you
like Envy.
saying it? Oh, because Rory, right? Nah,
I'm
for
not.
real. Come on, Rory. Nah, dead ass. Dead ass.
That was such an industry conversation.
It was.
But whatever.
Rory,
It's
right?
all good.
Rory?
Why
Not
you keep saying Rory, right? Yeah, that was some industry, but it's all good. Whatever.
It's all good.
Envy. I feel like there's some type. Anytime a Nicki talk comes on, I feel like there's like Queens alumni that chimes in. So Envy is kind of
Well, because everybody, there's so
everybody
much,
was there.
there's so much personal history. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
I get it.
yo, none of us will really, like, we're not ever gonna disrespect each other, really, because niggas know the vibrations.
Mm-hmm.
Like, niggas know what time it is for real. This is for play.
And that school of Queens is different.
Yeah, we not fam. I mean, I wish I could talk
Without
to y'all.
saying a lot,
I
it's
wish I could talk to
ugh.
y'all about this, man. But I mean, I saw Scott the Animal tweeting earlier, and then Joe and Nicki is family beef, man. Y'all just mind your business. I'm like, nigga, I just got kicked out of Queen Radio. You telling niggas to mind their business?
Shout out to Scott though.
What the fuck is he talking about?
But she still came here and did this, so it is family. See, only family
True
would do
indeed.
that.
Listen, we dicky and we industry. I'm cool.
I'll give it to her. I didn't think she was coming here.
I didn't think she was.
Nah,
either.
I did not think she was coming here.
told me.
She came
would.
earlier than I thought she would.
She told me
when
she
we
would.
got in the sprinter, I said I got a dub. She not coming.
No.
Yeah.
She told me she would. She said I gave my
All
word.
right, so who's industry now?
I got. Wasn't standing. You Parks was standing right there. when she told
I
me.
was standing next
Yeah,
to
she said I gave my word. I'm coming to do it.
Yeah.
So I got to take that word. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
No,
I
I
gotta
took-
respect
no,
her for that.
I
Because a lot
took
of
her
people
word.
will tell you they're coming no matter what.
But I,
No,
but
no,
not
no.
coming.
I didn't think she was coming just schedule.
I'd have dragged
She had
her
another
to the
interview.
fucking
She had
heavens.
another.
I would have dragged her to the heavens.
Why?
Had she not shown up here?
why? I'm just asking you a question. Why?
Because we were doing a
swap.
trade, a swap,
Mm-hmm.
like rappers do for verses.
Like motorsport on Everyday Struggle.
Yeah, exactly. And I said, hey, I don't want to do your shit first because I feel like you're not gonna do my shit. And she said, no, I'm gonna do your shit. I said, are you sure? So that was all. But she did that shit.
She
I
did
give it to
that
her.
shit.
I listen.
And she
I
really
give
chilled.
credit where the credit is due. She did it. She handled it well. She spoke unequivocally. She spoke without quarrel, without hesitation.
She had a little quarrel, but
I didn't see
she
it.
was candid.
You guys
She
are
worded
smarter than me.
herself well.
I don't know what that word means.
Well, that's why.
She just
Quarrel, I thought
worded
that-
herself
Well, that's
well.
why she has her show, because I feel like that's what she wanted to do. She wanted to be able to do that, and I don't think she felt like she can do that if she sits down with other people.
And people were laughing at me. I thought it was important to let her do that.
Absolutely.
I thought it was important to let her do that. She's done that to me a million times over the phone. I guess I'm probably kind of used to it. But I thought it was good. I thought she needed to get that off for her fans. I thought that I symbolized a lot to her fan base, and she needed to check it. It didn't matter that she had checked it before, if we've talked before, none of that mattered. I need to let the fans know that this is what time it is.
You're so generous.
I'm saying that's
we're
what
not
she.
even doing the Queen Radio shit.
I'm saying
I'm
that's
just
what I
talking
thought that she wanted to do. Outside of that, for a minute, I applaud her for coming to.
I thank her for coming because I don't think that megastar category that we talk about and put her in be down to do this shit.
Yeah.
I think they run from it.
Yeah.
So I have to applaud her for chilling.
I applaud her because she knows my affiliations. Like she knows I'm fly with Rem. She knows I big up Cardi. Like she knows all of this and still came in saying, "Let me set a few things straight just on my accord." I applaud her for it. It took guts. There's something different about her.
I think she's.
There's
I think it is what
something
I've been
I'm gonna
saying she
figure it
needs to
out.
do, and she needs to recognize that she is who she is. She's Nicki Minaj. You got to start acting like it. She wasn't acting like that for a moment.
Do you think she started it now?
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
I'm gonna spend the rest of the night trying to figure it out. Something's different.
Definitely.
Something's different. And I like aggressive chick energy. I do.
Absolutely. I love it.
I do.
Yeah.
I like that she said I rap better than these niggas.
Yeah.
There's a few things that she said I liked. I didn't like her kicking me out of Queen Radio. Cut my mic off. But other than that, I mean, it's cool. What do you want me to do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
That's why Joe don't do interviews. I always get kicked out or walk out. I never really sit there and enjoy the interview, like drink some water. Like,
You do get kicked out of a lot of interviews.
I'm telling you. I think that's swag though. Like I like that.
You
I do.
Getting
It's
kicked
cool.
out.
Yeah. Nah, getting kicked out is kind of cool.
I think it's dope.
Yeah.
I do think it's dope.
I'm rolling with you on it.
What have you been kicked out of?
I walked out of tax.
They said you got kicked out. You didn't.
I
get
walked
kicked
out of
I was
Ebro.
there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you definitely walked out of that.
The Migos walked out of you.
The Migos walked out of me. Well,
They was
I
about to
walked
walk
out of
on
we,
you.
we walked
Actually,
out
no,
of
you
that
walked out of
together.
that. Yeah, everyone walked out.
Yeah, then they got mad at me. Like, I don't be wanting to talk to niggas.
Fam, your whole
You
new
do wanna talk to
platform
me.
is
It's not
it.
true. It's not
I was
true.
gonna let you and her go back and forth on that shit, but you saying you're not trying to talk to people and have a whole platform
are
of trying to talk to people. I
Joe.
can't roll
You
with
say
you
on
that.
every show, I'm trying to get this interview. I'm trying to get that interview. That's trying to talk to niggas.
Those are the okay. All right, then we're. I'm using the word niggas wrong. When I'm using the word niggas, I don't mean the niggas I want to talk to. Like, I want to talk to Ross. I want to talk. I do. I would like to talk.
Yo, Parks,
Anybody who I've ever beefed with
Cut
or
his-
had
cut his mic off.
had something going on with public, like I welcome that dialogue. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
But the rest of you niggas,
You want to talk to some people.
yeah,
Okay.
but I should talk to Nick. I should.
I like a Nicki interview.
I should talk to
I like a
Ross.
Ross. I like a Ross interview.
I don't think I go out of my way to speak.
Why
to,
should you talk to Ross?
There's a lot of game in there.
I was about to say the information I think that would come out of a me and Ross convo, I don't think comes out of a Ross and Ebro convo. I don't think comes out of a Ross Breakfast Club, Ross Ange. No disrespect to anybody, of course. It's just different when another artist is speaking to you.
Yeah.
That's what makes my conversations different. Artists gonna think like artists no matter what. But that don't mean I'm rushing to talk to a whole bunch of people. I mean, I don't paint that. Do you think that? I ain't trying to talk to a whole bunch of people.
No, I'm just saying. You said I don't want to talk to these niggas, but you do want to talk to some of these niggas.
Some of them, 100%. Listen, regardless of not whether or not niggas feel like I be beefing with people, I've always felt like Nick has been important.
You would, you would be
I
crazy.
mean, you
not
can't
to
really,
think,
you can't really say she
Like,
hasn't.
what do you want to say? What do you want me to say?
Kind of impossible.
Yeah, I mean, you would be a hater to say that her role is not important in what's happening. I want to talk to those people. The end. There's I can name a whole slew of niggas I want zero to do with. Like 21 and under rap. All that shit.
Fair.